Thanks for meeting me.
Well, of course. You said you needed to talk. And on Valentine's Day, no less. How could I pass up that opportunity?
Diana.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not so naive to think you had some sort of romantic rendezvous planned. Strictly business, isn't it? You want to ask me more questions about my son?
And what about her being Leo's mother? Did you know she had a son?
Not a clue.
Well, I guess she had him shortly after she left Salem, huh?
You're right. I do want to talk about Leo and his father.
Dear Sonny. Dear Sonny, what? How am I supposed to get everything I feel for you on one card?
Will, something wrong?
Oh, no. No. I'm fine. Just Valentine's Day. Hey, I heard, Ben Weston was arrested.
Yes, it's true.
What is that? So, does that mean he's gone psycho again?
Oof. You know, I don't care for that word. And I've not evaluated Ben, so I don't know how he's doing. But even if I had, I couldn't discuss his mental health with you.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just
Concerned? I know. I am too. But like everybody else I work with, I wish him the very best. But that doesn't mean that Diana won't reveal something. Isn't that why you wanted John to track her down?
Yes, it is, and believe me, I was optimistic at first, but the more I think about it, I don't know how John's gonna be able to get through it, or why would she sell out her own son to someone she just met?
Oh, well, they didn't just meet. I mean, a long time ago, she and John were involved.
You want to talk about Leo's father?
He was scum! I did you and the world a favor by getting rid of him.
Ow! You still think you did the right thing?
Yes, definitely. Even if that means that I have to live with the fact that I killed my father.
I'm not sure what you think you know about him, but I assure you it's a dead end.
Then you won't mind if I ask a few questions.
What for? Oh, yes, of course. So you can use whatever information I give you as leverage to get Sonny out of his marriage with my son. If that is why you have invited me here, you are going to be very disappointed, John. Matthew, Leo has not always been the perfect son. In fact, he's done many things that have shamed me. But I love him. I will not betray him. I am the only family he's got.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
My husband. He died years ago.
Yeah, Richard Cooper did. I read an article about his death when I was tracking you down. But what I want to know is, was he actually Leo's biological father?
What a very strange question. Who else could have gotten me pregnant if not my own husband?
Oh, come on, Diana. You know damn well it could have been me.
You see, when John began researching Leo's mother, he had no idea that Diana Cooper was actually Diana Colville. I mean, at least not until they met face to face.
Wow. And he doesn't mind pressing her for more information?
No, not at all. Their relationship ended over 30 years ago. You know, John, He's so fond of you. I'm sure he will get to the bottom of whatever's going on with Diana.
What would make you think you're Leo's father?
I checked the date on Leo's birth certificate and did the math.
I suppose I could deny it. Tell you you're absolutely wrong. But I know you, John. This isn't something you'll let go of. All you need is a sample of my son's DNA, and you will have your answer. I'll save you the trouble. The answer is yes. Leo is your son.
How could you keep this from me? Why didn't you tell me that we had a child together?
If you recall, we didn't part on the best terms. I felt so guilty for accidentally shooting you. I'd left town, and by the time I found out I was pregnant, I had met somebody else. Richard Cooper. And he agreed to raise my son as his own.
Right, and after all these years, it never occurred to you to contact me.
What for? I never thought I'd see you again. You were so young when we were together, John. I just assumed that, like me, you moved on. Turns out you did.
I want to say thank you. I really appreciate everything that you have done, you and John. You've gone above and beyond.
But
Well, but as much as I would love to believe that Sonny and I are gonna be together, I'm starting to lose hope. You know, I've been carrying around this Valentine's Day card all day, and I haven't written a thing on it because I think I figured out that it's because what's the point of writing something special to someone you love if you're never going to be able to be with them? I'm sorry. You know, I'm not good company.
No, you're not going anywhere. And I am not going to let you give up on being with Sonny.
When I realized it was you who was tracking me down, I assumed that you finally figured out that you were my son's father. Imagine my surprise when it wasn't paternity you were claiming. You were just searching for dirt.
On my own son.
Maybe now you realize why I was so reluctant to help you.
When I showed up at your door the other day, we were finally face to face after all these years. Why didn't you tell me then?
Because knowing that Leo was making life very difficult for Marlena's grandson, how could I tell you that your own son was doing that?
So, Leo, does he know?
He has no idea. He's always believed that Richard Cooper was his father. And I want it to stay that way. Please. I know this is a lot to take in. John, let's have a drink. We'll talk about it some more.
I need to think about this.
You must know that John and I have had our share of challenges.
Mm-hmm. I actually talked to him a little bit about that.
They And maybe he told you how we survived. Partly because we did not allow ourselves the thought of being defeated. Partly because we faced every challenge together. Because we knew. We understood how special, how magical our relationship was, and that it was worth fighting for. Honey, the love that you and Sonny share, Leo can't do anything about that. It's already yours. So own it. Keep fighting for it. It's worth it. And I know one day you and Sonny will be together again.
Boy, are you a sight for sore eyes.
Hi. Well, how did it go with Diana, huh? Did you learn anything about Leo?